skillful and very big experience in making embroidery machine and embroidery business. This is our two-head machine. We also have a workshop design viewing, office viewing. So if you want any new products to that new business, or do you have any purchase plan, please contact us so we can give you more information about how to use embroidery machine and how to purchase your embroidery machine. Because we are not focused on purchase products now. We focus on embroidery business. Like this model, our class can activate archive. If you have new need, new requirements for new content, please contact us. And if you like our live show, please follow us on Customised, okay? And today we will do our live show about how the ruling of timing affects your embroidery quality. So, welcome.
No problem, I will prepare. I will just
how the golden rotary timing affects the quality of embroidery.
Okay. Ah, sounds good.
Welcome again our new embroidery in our small showroom or teaching room. Actually, this is our teaching room because we always teach about something about embroidery from this room. So, if the sound is okay, you can tell me the sound. If it's not okay, we'll close stop the machine. Someone can tell us the sound okay or not?
Maybe a little noise.
So stop the machine. Because we have some testing on the machine, that's why we're running the machine. This is the design and we're testing something about this. So let me back to our topic. This month, as you know, we started to know what effect on your embroidery. On your embroidery, it means the embroidery machine or embroidery business or embroidery quality, all these what effect on this business. So, because as I told you before, in GNU Embroidery Machine Factory, we are not only manufacturer. We can produce the machine and we know how to use the machine and what is related to embroidery circle. We all know from A to Z. That's why if you want to buy a machine, you come to GNU because you will not only buy machine, you will buy the machine and also buy the experience, and we will advise you how to do your embroidery in a good way with a profit. Okay? So we know how to use the machine, how to produce the machine, how to use the machine, all about the embroidery business we know, then we will give you this experience. So you buy the machine from GNU, not only embroidery machine. You buy the machine and experience how to do embroidery on this machine. Even you have experience about this machine, about the embroidery, but we will give you something you don't know. Or we remind you something you know but you do not do. So anyway, you are an end user, start the business right now, or you have a long history with this business. If you know everything about embroidery as you know, and if you have no idea about the embroidery business, both, we will help you to improve your embroidery business with GNU Embroidery Machine and GNU knowledge. Okay? So, this topic, before we talk about what affected on your embroidery, we started with the oiling the machine, and again I will inform you that oiling the embroidery machine is very important for the machine life and the machine performance and the machine stitch quality. This you have to understand. Second, we talked about the thread and which kind of thread is suitable for which kind of business and which kind of thread I have to use on my machine and what is the difference between the thickness of the thread, how to choose what to do. This is we already know. Third, we came to the tension and how to tension the machine, how to make the best quality of the stitch from your machine with the best tension. We already explained it to you. Then we went to the needle and we show you which needle is suitable for which kind of embroidery, because different kind of embroidery, different kind of needles, different sizes of needles also. So you have to understand how to choose the right needle for the right embroidery. Okay? So we finished the needle. Then fourth, we came to the fabric. How to use the fabric? What is the fabric? What about the fabric? How the fabric affect on your embroidery? And we explained about this one. Then fifth, we talked about the non-moving and non-moving, the back support of the stabilizer, the back support of the fabric. How to make, how to choose what is the stabilizer, what is the non-moving, which kind we have to use, what is the different, and we give you this experience. Yesterday we talked about the low tension. Low tension, the rotary hook, we talked about the exact about the bobbin and bobbin case and the picker on the machine, the picker on the machine. And we know what is the related, what is the effective of this for my embroidery. Today we have a last topic. We will talk about what affect on your embroidery, and it's the timing of the rotary hook. Timing of the rotary hook. If you buy a machine from anyone, big factory, small factory, the most important of assembling the machine, that the timing is right. If the machine quality is very good, the machine parts is very high quality, the machine running will affect it with the timing of the rotary hook. We will know today something very special and very professional about the timing, how to affect on our embroidery. So many people, even who have an idea about the machine, who have the machine, doesn't know about the rotary hook timing. They always reliable with when they have a problem, go to the technician, go to the engineer to solve the problem. One of the big problem affected on our embroidery business, that the timing of the rotary hook. So let's start about rotary hook. We will understand what is the rotary hook, where is this rotary hook, what is the relation between rotary hook and the needle, what is the relation between rotary hook and our embroidery business. Okay? So let's start. I will prepare. Today will be more on the board because I wanted, as you see here, I will show you where is the rotary hook. Then you will find the rotary hook in one place. Maybe even I focus on it. This is not enough to understand, to see. Okay, I make some photos, big photos about the rotary hook to show you what is the rotary hook. Let me start. first, you can see the machine here. First, what is the rotary hook? You can see here. You can see, no from away, no problem, but just see this part of the machine. It's better to go, yes. Okay. Rotary hook is this part. Okay? Rotary hook is this part. Have inside two parts. One inside and one outside. One like a rotary hook inside and another one is a rotary hook from outside. And the rotary hook running like this. Okay? Running and running 360 degrees. Okay? All the time running with the machine. When the machine starts, the main shaft, back of this rotary hook have the main shaft. This rotary hook will be located here, inside here. And behind this rotary hook, the main shaft, which transfer the running from the motor to the rotary hook. The rotary hook, that guy who is responsible about making the stitch. Without rotary hook, there is no stitch. There is no embroidery stitch. Just a machine. But with the rotary hook, we'll find the stitch. If have no rotary hook, you can find the machine like this. Without rotary hook, there is no stitch. Who is responsible about this stitch is the rotary hook. So rotary hook have to adjust it for somewhere to make the stitch. Down stitch, you know, inside the rotary hook will keep the bobbin case with the bobbin. So the thread from bobbin case and bobbin go with the thread from the up the needle, from up the cones to the needle. So to the needle to go down to touch here and make a tie, it needs stitch. So thread from the rotary hook will have the bobbin thread. This thread, rotary hook will mix this thread, combine this thread with the up thread, the embroidery thread which we use to make a stitch. When running, needle go down, then send the thread, the up thread, the polyester thread or rayon thread or whatever thread you use up, send it to the rotary hook to make a stitch with the help of the bobbin. Understand? So this is how the bobbin work with the rotary hook with the up threads or the polyester threads, what we use for embroidery. So without rotary hook, no stitch. Rotary hook, inside you have the bobbin thread. This thread with the up thread, the embroidery thread, together in the rotary hook make a tie and make stitch. Okay? So this is how the rotary hook works. So it must have some relationship between the rotary hook and the bobbin. And this relationship affects on our embroidery. So I will give you more clear idea about the rotary hook, then you will understand what we explain later about the relationship between the needle, between the bobbin thread and the embroidery thread and the needle. All this have relationship with this rotary hook. That's why it's very important to understand. If you need more explanation, you send me message, send us message. I don't understand, please repeat. I will repeat for you. Today is very important to understand. Okay? So, about the rotary hook, I make some photos, make the rotary hook bigger. To understand. This is the rotary hook here. my hand is too small. I make it big here to understand more about the rotary hook. So, if I touch the rotary hook like this, I will find this position of the rotary hook here. It will be exactly like this. So, this is the position. Now, normally the rotary hook, this position, you will have the X on 90 degree to go back side of the here have the main shaft, catch here, then make the rotary hook running with the machine motor. Okay, so it will be like this. This position is exactly like this. I will make it exactly like this, then you will understand. Here, as you see, here have the tip. This part we name it a tip of the rotary hook. Let me bring the other end. See, first the middle one, this is the X, the first X, this one. Okay? This part, backside, connect with the main shaft, connect with the motor of the machine to make the rotary hook running. Okay? So, this is the one. Second important part is the tip of the rotary hook. See, this part, it means this part is the tip of the rotary hook. And this is the most important part in our topic today. Because this part has the relationship between the needle and this part and the rotary hook and the thread and the rotary hook and down thread was the rotary hook. So this part will decide the perfect point to run the machine with a perfect stitch. So the tip of the rotary hook is very important. Here you can see the tip of the rotary hook, and here you can see the tip of the rotary hook. Remember with me this part because this is very important when we make the timing. If I flip the rotary hook upside down, you will find this shape. Up, this is the hole here, as I told you, the X of the main shaft will tie it here, then when the main shaft running, the rotary hook will run. Okay? So this is the part here, as you see, this is the hole to the main shaft connection. Second, we have one screw here, one screw. I can see this one screw out. Another one screw here. This actually screw, when tightened, it will go inside the rotary hook. And from the other side, I have another same screw. So we have two screws same like this, and only one screw like this. And these three screws to adjust our timing and to adjust to catch the main shaft. Because backside, as you see, this will be the main shaft, and I will tighten the three of the screws. Then it will give me the length between the needle and the rotary hook, and will tighten the rotary hook with the main shaft. So this 3-1. Another part of the rotary hook, and this is with some screws, this we fix it, then this no need to touch because this will not damage, and if damage this part need to change our rotary hook. So the main part for the rotary hook, we need to know the tip of the rotary hook and the three screws which holding the rotary hook on the main shaft. This three screws and the tip of the rotary hook is very important. From this view, I make another view for the rotary hook. I make it